If you thought your love life was complicated, you better get comfortable, because Katie Holmes' journey to finding love has not been a simple one. Everyone knows what happened with Tom Cruise, but what about all the other men that came into her life? Let's not forget that she and Jamie Foxx were an item for quite some time, and they were notorious for their secrecy.
Fox, we're trying to heat it up? Was it this hot before you got here?
Sadly, it seems that ever since her scandalous divorce, Katie hasn't been able to find her one and only. Or is it possible that she found him and lost him already? Katie Holmes is single after calling it quits with her former beau, Emilio Vitolo Jr. Their romance might have been brief, but it was passionate.
That is, obviously it's real and it's like, wow.
They began dating in September of 2020, but in May of the following year, they decided to part ways. Their relationship fizzled. They figured out that they're better off as friends. Katie and Emilio really enjoyed their time together. It just simply didn't work out. The insider added that the actress is focused on being a mother, and dating isn't a priority for her at the moment. But we can't help but wonder, why? Is it possible that Katie can't seem to let her guard down after her relationship with Tom went up in flames? Well, following the infamous divorce from Cruise, Holmes went back to dating her first love and former co-star Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek.
The person who knows me best. Dawson knows my past. My future lies with you.
The couple got back together after dating in the late 90s. When they first dated, Katie shared, "I'm just going to say that I met somebody last year. I fell in love. I had my first love, and it was something so incredible and indescribable that I will treasure it always." Even after they first broke up, the pair remained close friends. So it seemed only natural for Katie to go back to her first love to help her heal her heart and comfort her after enduring such a difficult divorce.
Just a story about humanity and healing, and hopefully something that a lot of people can relate to.
Joshua revealed in an interview about their reunion, "Yeah, actually, like any old friend. It was like, oh, hi, how are you? What's going on? I had a kid. It was very nice, actually." Katie has always been notoriously private when it comes to her love life, so there isn't much that's known about her reunion with Joshua. But as far as we know, it didn't last very long. Over a year after Holmes had separated from Cruise, rumors about a new relationship started when the actress and Jamie Foxx were spotted at the same event in the Hamptons. They were photographed flirting with one another, and it was even reported that at one point, Katie sipped on Fox's cocktail, which could only mean that they were very close, or this was the start of a sweet flirty game between them.
Who was your best dressed there?
Shoot, who was well, you know.
Oh, I know. Oh, maybe his date? Yeah.
However, after the photos were leaked, Jamie adamantly denied to Entertainment Tonight that he and Katie were dating. The rumors are 100% not true. In fact, it's quite hilarious because we simply danced at a charity event along with a lot of other people. Once they officially got together, the couple reportedly went to extreme lengths, including disguises, to keep their relationship a secret, and they were able to fly under the radar for almost 2 years without being seen in public together. It was even alleged that Katie would wear different kinds of wigs and hats when she went to go meet him at a hotel. All we can say is, if that was true, we could only admire the commitment to keeping things private. We're sure there's a lot of other celebs who would love to know how they kept their relationship out of the public eye for so long. At the beginning of 2015, though, their incognito streak was finally broken. The secretive couple was spotted out together holding hands, and yet they still refused to confirm their relationship, as if holding hands in public wasn't confirmation enough. An alleged source close to the couple revealed to People, this is not some intense romance. Jamie and Katie are friends and have been for a long time. They're two adults who are attractive and single. They're not about to run off and make some serious commitment. Later that year, Katie was spotted in the crowd at Fox's 48th birthday celebration, which only spurred more rumors that they're secretly a couple. In 2016, one of Jamie's close friends, Claudia Jordan, got herself in a lot of trouble when she leaked a bit too much information about his relationship. During a podcast interview, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star revealed he's very happy with her. "I love that he seems very happy." We can only imagine that Jamie and Katie were pretty disappointed that one of their friends basically confirmed their relationship to the public without their consent. But the damage was done, and the cat was out of the bag. Despite the unofficial confirmation of their romance, the couple continued to keep their love away from the spotlight. However, the tabloids went wild when a new round of rumors surfaced later that year. Katie stepped out into New York City wearing a diamond ring on that finger, while Foxx was spotted wearing a gold band. Fans could only assume that the couple must have secretly tied the knot. What else could the rings have meant? But one of Jamie's reps very quickly shut down the rumors that the couple was engaged or married.
Are you getting married anytime soon?
No.
All right, because I see you all over the place on the cover.
On the other hand, people were quick to point out that this was the first time a rep for either of the couple had made a public statement about their relationship. For Katie's 38th birthday celebration at the end of 2016 in Mexico, an insider revealed that she and Jamie had stayed in one of the most private suites at a hotel and made sure to stay away from any of the other guests. They even had everything delivered to their room and taken care of by a personal butler. When Katie went to visit Foxx in Paris while he was filming the new version of Robin Hood, another insider revealed that the actress gushes about how amazing he is. She says she loves him from the tips of her toes to the top of her head. And so that's how it went over for the next 2 years. Secret meetups with the rare public outing, spotted holding hands, and looking loved up, but nothing more. September 2017, Holmes and Foxx are spotted holding hands on a rare public outing. However, in 2018, they did sit together at a pre-Grammys party. Katie looked happy and in love, and they spent most of the night smiling and whispering sweet nothings to one another, as far as we know. At least fans were able to get actual photos of them together that wasn't from the paparazzi. Later that year, a rumor buzzed around, alleging that the couple had broken up. However, Holmes' publicist was quick to shut down the rumor. Of course, neither Holmes nor Foxx had ever confirmed their relationship to begin with, so this firm denial was pretty interesting. But the couple were still determined to keep things very private. In fact, Jamie even walked out of an interview with ESPN when he was asked about his relationship with Katie. Yep, you heard that right. He literally got up and walked off. Can we blame him though? If he wanted to talk about their relationship to the public, he would have done it by then and on his own terms. At the beginning of 2019, the couple made their first ever Met Gala debut. While they didn't walk the red carpet together, Foxx and Holmes were photographed together inside, and they were in full couple mode. They even color coordinated their outfits in shades of purple. Later in the month, Jamie's 25-year-old daughter, Corinne, opened up about her dad's relationship and confirmed that he and Katie are really great together. Unfortunately, somewhere along the line, things reportedly went wrong. Very wrong. Although the last public update on the relationship saw them indulging in endless romance and even some very uncharacteristic PDA, the next year took a different turn. Just a few months after their Met Gala appearance, Foxx was seen with another woman. The photograph of them together raised quite a few eyebrows because he was spotted holding hands with singer Sela Vave. And then the news finally broke out. Jamie and Katie were officially over and had been for months. When it comes to the reason for their split, it seems that their relationship had simply run its course after 5 years together. An insider revealed, "This industry is very tough on relationships. Jamie thinks Katie is an incredible human being. They had a very, very deep connection. They brought each other a lot of joy and laughter." However, they also revealed that the former couple lived very different lives, adding, "His partying ways don't fit with hers as she's focused on raising her daughter and working." We can't help but wonder if perhaps all the added pressure that they put onto themselves by trying so hard to keep their relationship out of the spotlight didn't make things a little too much for them. We totally understand why Katie wanted to keep things private. After all, her very public relationship with Cruz no doubt took a toll on her. Well, as far as we can tell, Jamie Foxx was the only person who was able to win Katie's heart after her divorce, and he really seemed to make her happy. Since then, Katie hasn't been in anything serious, and we're curious to know who the person would be to steal her heart next. But we're so happy to see her focusing on being a mother and working on her career. We only hope that whenever she chooses to open her heart, it'll be with someone who sweeps her off her feet.